Hello, this video is going to be for the earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. This reading is going to resonate for the month of May, and I also encourage you to check out your sun, moon, and rising as well. And if you have any Kazimis or several planets in a specific sign, check out the reading for that sign. Now, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, let's see what we have for you. What's the energy May 2022? Wow, you got the Ten of Swords as well as the Emperor. So it's time for you to be in beast mode. It's time for you to think very strategically in situations that are outside of your control. If that makes sense, because sometimes the Ten of Swords really reminds me of Pluto energy, destructive energy, or it could even be a dangerous situation. Because the Ten of Swords, oh dang, I'm live. I didn't even mean to do this live. This was supposed to be recorded, but shoot, we just gonna do it. We just gonna keep going. So Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. You have the Ten of Swords here, which says if there is any type of threat, it's time for you to take charge. It's time for you to use your discernment too, because this could be some damage that happens that you're not aware of. That makes sense. Like this could just be something that comes from out of the blue. I sent your package too, so I'm gonna be sending your USPS shipping number, your tracking number. All right, so let's see. What else do we have for Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo? Clarify this Ten of Swords. What's that? What's the Ten of Swords for Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo? Yeah, the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. That's very interesting. So there could be a fire sign around you, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, definitely Aries energy too, because we have the Emperor. Watch the fire signs that are around you, or maybe it's time for you to start working with fire energy. And learning how to understand that particular element, because you have a lot of wands coming out. That's that passion. That's what ignites you. It's what excites you. The fire energy has a lot to do with high vibrational emotions. You can manifest with fire energy. You could transform things with fire. It also reminds me of fire stones. Could be like lava rock or black obsidian, maybe some beneficial stones for you to carry at this time. But also start to ask yourself what you're passionate about and who's this counterpart. Like there could be somebody around you who kind of matches your energy, or you feel like they're a vibrational match to you with the King and Queen of Wands. You could be more passionate about a particular person. I'm also getting alpha male energy with the Emperor. Even if you're female, you could be stepping more into an alpha energy, protecting your space. It's funny too because he has this ankh in his hand, so maybe wearing your protection jewelry or your protection crystals would be beneficial to you at this time as well. Yeah, because there's some type of battle, whether it's spiritual or physical. You have the Five of Swords here. There could be somebody who's plotting, or somebody who wants to get one over on you, or somebody who's coming in to test you or test your boundaries, whatever those are. And they could seem genuine. You really got to use your discernment, because this came out with the Knight of Cups. This could be somebody who's trying to offer you something, but they have negative intentions. They want to offer you something, but they also are plotting your demise. It's like maybe this person feel like they have one up on you, or that they are trying to trick you or manipulate you in some type of way. This could be a Aquarius, Libra, Gemini here, because you have the Ten of Swords as well as the Five of Swords. So clarify this Five of Swords. Who's the Five of Swords for Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, the Earth signs? You have to really pay attention, because it could be an X energy, it could be Aquarius too, because you had the Star card. Like this is somebody who's coming in to tell you, oh, I can fulfill all your hopes, dreams, and wishes. The whole time it be a scam. So make sure that you're paying attention. Don't just give anybody and everybody your information. You know, there's a lot of bank scams, technology scams going on these days. Maybe some of you guys need to build up your web protection, such as a VPN, because a lot of this has been talking about protection, especially when that Emperor came out. The Emperor is a very strategic individual, so you got to think before you act. Don't just act, because that's sometimes what the knights like to do, especially. Let's see, what other energy do we have for Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo? You have take note, changes must be made. You also have the month of July coming out. So right now is a great time for you to understand what's going on in your surroundings a little bit more. Think more logically. Okay, what's happening around you? What's happening in your neighborhood? Become more aware. I feel like sometimes you guys are very spacey, or you go out and you have so many thoughts in your head that you don't realize that it's the sidewalk is messed up above you and you about to trip. You got to pay attention. Maybe your shoe untied. Pay more attention to what's going on in your surroundings. Pay attention to who is in your surroundings. Sometimes you never know what your subconscious mind is picking up on and how that could be important. So I want you to make yourself more aware of the people around you as well. July. So because July is coming up, pay attention to cancers or cancer energy. That could be the mother as well, or wherever cancer is in your natal chart. We do have Mercury retrograde coming in on the 10th, and Mercury is going to be in its home sign, Gemini. So you want to pay attention to where Gemini is in your chart too. What other message do we have for Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo? I got this too, because you have that Knight of Cups. Like there could be somebody coming in to offer some type of apology. Somebody wants to balance things out with you. You have May is significant too. So May is coming up. There could be significant changes between the times of May and July. You got May specifically. That's very important. May's gonna be important. May's gonna be very important for you. You could experience a lot of changes or a lot of things surrounding your emotions in May, because you got Cancer energy here. So something about your emotions specifically. 2 cards just jumps out. You got the Knight of Fire. It's a lot of knights coming out. You also have the 8, which is Archangel Raphael. This is a card of justice. It talks about fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right and stand up for your beliefs. Don't be scared to knock somebody. Okay, let me not say it like that. Because sometimes when we're very passionate about something, or we care deeply about something, it can lead to us acting aggressively. I don't want you to act too aggressive, even though there's a lot of fire energy here. And that's kind of what I really want to warn you guys about, because you could be so passionate about something. You could care so much about a particular thing. This could even be a family member that it misleads you, or that you misjudge a situation simply because you acted off of aggression, or you acted off of an emotion. And that's what we tend to do. But like I said, I'm asking you to be more logical, be more strategic in the month of May specifically, as well as July, because you have specific dates popping up. So I want to see, clarify May for Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. What's going on in May for Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo? What is May? January, February, March, April, May. May is 5 energy. 5 is conflict and change. May. Clarify May for the earth signs. What do they need to know about May specifically? You have the Ace of Water, the 8 of Air, and the 6 of Earth. So things are balancing out here in your financial situation. But I also feel like you get trapped in your head about some type of emotional thing. You got the Ace of Water here. So you could be trapped in your head about a love interest. This person who you feel like is some type of, they match you somehow, whether it's spiritually or there's this attraction here, because you got the King and the Queen of Wands. There's a match here. You match somebody, or you and somebody else were meant to experience something together, but it got you stuck in your head. Things will balance out with that person. You'll find out if you're supposed to be friends or if you're supposed to be lovers. Things will balance out there. May's gonna have a lot to do with your emotions, and I don't know if that's something that you're ready to think about or to look at, but something needs to balance out there. Your passions, especially. You have the 4 of Air too. So some of you guys need to meditate. Some of you guys need to take that time to yourself so you can decide what needs to be done in this partnership or in this situation. I also feel like a lot of people could be supporting you or supporting your business in the month of May specifically. The 6 of Earth also represents new career opportunities, new ways for you to make money. So be all on the lookout for those, especially if it's a Leo around you or a fire sign. There could be a fire sign who brings in a lot of opportunities, or they open doors for you. Fire signs are Aquarius, not Aquarius, but you did have the star card with Aquarius. So there could be an Aquarius around you, or an Aquarius that's significant here too. But we're looking specifically at the fire signs, which are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. They got that in their sun, moon, and rising. Now, the ego, you got to pay attention to your ego, because the ego can represent a false sense of entrapment. The ego can make you do something that get you out of your character, that make you look like you had the wrong intentions. Like the situation could flip back on you. You could be the one in the wrong, even if you don't realize it. Like you could have said something that was so I don't want to say egotistical, but that was so connected to your emotions and feelings that it either came out wrong or it revealed a hurtful or harsh truth. Like you might be sharing harsh truths with other individuals, but it's like something that needs to be said or something that needs to happen because it's stuck in your mind. Like it makes you feel trapped if you don't let this thing out or if you don't say whatever this is. And this is negative or fear-based thoughts. So there's something inside of you that wants to come out that makes you feel trapped. It's a truth that needs to be said, but you don't want to say it. Before you do say it, before you make that decision, you got the four of air. Take time to think about it. Remember, because this whole thing was about you being very strategic. You thinking about what it is, what exactly you're doing, rather than acting off of the emotion like the King of Wands does. But you know what? The King of Wands can be quite strategic too. It's just that they act more out of passion or aggression. The way that they act is not from an emotional nature. It's from like a, well, I guess anger and frustration and passion are emotions, but it's not like that cup energy to where you're thinking about other people's emotions and feelings. It's more like, okay, what do I need to do this month and how do I need to do it? Like you're looking for straightforward answers, straightforward clarity. You might be delivering straightforward clarity to the point where other people around you are like, dang, who's this new person? Who's this new person who calling me out my name like that? Like you might be, this is alpha energy. I feel like even the females, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, you guys are going to be a little aggressive. It might be time for you to balance out your masculine and feminine energies. Perhaps you need to start tapping into energy that's going to allow you to connect to more estrogen. You need to start doing more feminine things if you are a female, because I feel like you're still in masculine energy. And sometimes we got to be in our masculine energy to take charge or to protect ourselves. But sometimes you also need to let your guard down and connect to your emotions and feelings, because for a woman, your emotions, your feelings, and your intuitions are very powerful. And you may be manifesting from those even in this masculine state. You have the card of loyalty popping out here. So there could be something surrounding your love life, like you questioning your loyalty, you're questioning somebody else's loyalty, whether they're a friend or a lover. You do have the flirt card here as well. I feel like there's a lover. This got to do with love. This has to do with love. Flirt and loyalty. Somebody who might have not been very loyal to you in the past might come back around and they might try and flirt with you because they think they think you are their match. They think that you guys are the queen and king of wands. They think you're supposed to be together. They have this emotional attachment to you, and they don't want to let that go. But I see you taking this empress that it's like, no, I don't know if I really want to get myself involved in this. And you're trying to think of a way. I don't even think you're thinking of a way that you can say it that's not gonna hurt their feelings. I think you're going for the drug dealer. You might hurt somebody's feelings for real. You got solar plexus healing, and you also have divine timing. So that solar plexus is your creative center. So if you've been feeling lethargic, I feel like you could be getting more energy at this time. Start working with those colors: gold, orange, yellow, especially as we enter springtime. Work on your solar plexus. Do your solar plexus mantras. Use your solar plexus stones, especially pyrite. You have a message from the other side too. So some of you guys could be getting an intuitive message, or perhaps you're getting readings. You're getting a message from a higher energy, a higher source, whether that comes through your dreams in a prophetic state, through your meditation, or even, like I said, from a reading. You got faith and trust too. There's a lot going on because I feel like you've been tested in your love life. Somebody's loyalty is being tested, definitely. If you got a person that you're dealing with and they have a history of cheating, they cheating ways might be tested. Something within them might be tested to see if they really want you or they really have that loyalty. Because you got flirt, you have loyalty, you have faith, you have trust. Like this could be somebody's marriage or somebody that you've known for a long time, and you're really going to see where their integrity lies. So where, if they're a true friend or if they're a true lover, it's going to be revealed. It's a little messy. I also see the card internet dating. Internet dating and dating popped out. Like it's a lot going on in your love life in the month of May. Like you either seeing somebody or you thinking about somebody or there's somebody thinking about you and how they can make something work because they think that this is a partnership. You have the 7 here, and the seventh house is Libra. Libra energy is kind of that love interest too, but it's also balancing things out. It's also those scales, and that reminds me of the 6 of Earth. We just had our full moon in Libra too. There's a lot of Libra energy here. But things are also put in a balance. You got dealing with my ex at the bottom of the day. It's unfinished business. There's unfinished business between you and another individual, and it could be from a past life. It might not even just be from this lifetime to where you're like, dang, why I can't get this person off my mind? Why I gotta keep seeing this person, or why I gotta keep seeing something that reminds me of this individual. I'm meeting other people and they got the same name as this person. This person keep popping up in my head. They emailing me, they send me messages over the internet, they like my pictures. Like somebody might do that, but they might not communicate with you. I feel like somebody's liking your pictures, somebody's getting your attention on social media, or they're typing messages, but they're not saying anything physically. That makes sense because you got a lot about the internet here. So I truly hope that this message resonates with you guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. Have an amazing day or night whenever you're watching this. Bye bye.